Okay, welcome to lesson 1.2 on linear pairs. And so what is a linear pair? So the first thing I want you to notice is that within the word linear is the word line. And so what this means is that they actually, a linear pair, is a pair of angles formed by two intersecting lines, and together they must add up to 180 degrees. So what I want you to keep in mind here is that a straight angle is just that. It is a straight line, 180 degrees. So the measure, so if we had a point here in the middle, and we said the measure of this degree was 180 degrees. So in order to find the measure of angle B in these practice problems that you're going to have to find these, is you'll see that these fall along a straight line. Okay, so we're going to keep that in mind. So for all of these, step one is going to be to set up the equation. And simply put, that is going to be that angle A plus angle B is going to equal 180 degrees. All right, so these two, so that's going to be this angle and this angle here, add up to be 180 because they are on a straight line together, that one that I highlighted. So the next step is going to be what I call the next two, plug and chug. Okay, so you plug and chug. So plug in the information that you have. So in this case, we know A, so A is right there. So A is 73 degrees plus B, we don't know B yet. They always put lowercase b's, but I use capitals because I don't like to get them confused with sixes when I write. When they print it, it's pretty easy to know it's not a 6, but when I write it, it becomes difficult, so I use capitals. All right, so equals 180. So now I just solve for it, so that's the chug part. So you chug your way through the problem. So I'm going to subtract 73 from each side. So that leaves me with B on this side and equals. So you got to borrow here, so borrow from that, make that a 10, that's a 7, and that is 0. 7 minus 7 is 0, and then 1. So 107 degrees. Okay, so that is how we solve this problem. Set up the equation, then you plug and chug. All right. We know that they equal 180 degrees because they're on a straight line together. So if I look at this next problem, I can see the same thing. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, but I can tell that these form a straight line. Okay, so this then would be angle A right there. So the equation is A plus B equals 180. I know A is 151 plus B equals 180. Subtract 151. And then B is left. I'm going to go ahead and borrow. 10 minus 1 is 9. 7 minus 5 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. So B is 29 degrees. Okay? So that's all you have to do today is to find the missing angle. So you have a handful of these to practice on your own. Good luck.